Hi guys, my name's Shiels down here at Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester, and we are going to be doing a head-to-head, literally head-to-head. We're going to be doing the Titleist 913 D3 against the Titleist 915 D3. Both in exactly the same lofts, 9.5, and I'm going to be using the same shaft to make it as fair a test as possible. This is the Adela Rogue shaft in extra stiff, the one that I actually got fitted for when I was down at Titleist. I want to see and I want to show you guys what this active recoil channel has to offer. Does it make the ball travel further? That's the question we're all asking for, and does it make it more forgiving? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit 5 golf balls each on the GC2 with the simulator software, and then we're going to compare the results. I'm not going to show them you all on the camera because it's going to be a bit boring watching me just hit 10 shots. So I'm going to hit a couple with the Titleist D3 first. Oh, they're both D3, the 913 D3 first. And then I'm going to swap over to heads. So looks wise, you literally cannot tell a single difference behind the golf ball, apart from the logo on top is the other way round. So the arrow is pointing forward in the 913, it's pointing backwards in the 915. Apparently that was just a complete error. They didn't mean to do that. So it just looks very, very classic Titleist, and obviously so does the new one. Right, let's give it a hit. So I'm not going to absolutely smash them. I'm going to hit 5 consistent golf shots and see what the results are. It's a nice hit, great start. Really good hit, good flight, good direction, and up to 282 yards of total distance. We'll hit another one. So we just got a couple of shots and then I'll hit 5 in total with each. Yeah, nice. Now, after hitting the D15, there is a subtle difference in feel. There really is. It's getting up there at about 280 again, almost identical distances. I'm going to hit 3 more, then we've got the 5, and I'm going to swap the heads. Stay tuned, guys. Right guys, so all 5 shots hit. Stay tuned for the results of those 5. I'm now going to swap the shaft over into the new head. All 5 felt nice. I think maybe shot number 4 wasn't the best, but the other 4 were really good. Really nice shots. So I want to kind of use it as not only a way of showing you the difference, but also how forgiving the club is as well. Right, I'm going to swap the heads. Same setting, same loft. And let's see what the 915 D3 can do. So when I've tested this in the past, I've been really pleased with the results of this. Now, the active recoil channel is this big slot that sits in just behind the face that is helping generate more speed off the ball, therefore more distance. And also, even off-centered hits, it's supposed to be a little bit better as well. So I'm going to swap the screen over, we're going to hit 5 more, and we'll see what the results are. It does feel so much better. So from a feel standpoint, yes, I would say that definitely feels better. And from even the opening golf shot, we've seen better results. But stay tuned for the full 5 to see actually what the difference is. It felt fantastic. Like I said, the looks-wise, there really isn't anything different. There's a very subtle sparkle in the head, but you can't tell. You can't really see that. Let's go one more talking about it, and I'll hit 3 so we can see the comparables. Feels great. It feels really good. Right, I'm going to hit 3 more and then we'll check out the results towards the end of the video. Right guys, all 5 have been hit from both clubs. I'm just watching this last one, actually, that's pretty impressive. Let's see now what the actual results are. So I'm going to pull up both charts so we can see them. Right, guys, so 5 shots with each, and I tried to hit them exactly the same. And to be fair, that's very much represented in the club head speed that I produce with both. So we've got the 913 D3 in the top five rows and the 915 in the bottom 5 rows. A load of data there, but I'm going to pinpoint what's the most important bits of data. So let's look at the club head speeds first. So down this first column, average with both was almost identical. In fact, the 915 was slightly slower, but that was me just trying to make sure that every shot was exactly the same swing speed. No difference at all. Interestingly, the ball speed hasn't changed. Not at all. Hardly at all. Which I thought there was going to be a very subtle difference in ball speed, but wait to see why then one of them has gone much further than the other. Much further. Smash factors are almost identical stats. How efficient the ball comes off the club face. Very similar launch angles. In fact, the 915 launches a tiny bit higher, which is good because it spins less. So the backspin number, we'll go total spin number. Total spin number was 2,638 with the 913 D3. There's one in there that's a little bit high, near to 3,000, but they're all pretty consistent. Shot them before, the one that I said I didn't hit great. But they're all about the same, 2,600. The Titleist 915 D3, the new one, has actually spun at 2,052. 2,052, that is a massive, massive difference. 600 RPM less spin. And that's why the golf balls with the 915 D3 went an average of 14 yards further. 14 yards total distance further. It's carried 10 yards further. So the 915 D3 carried 10 yards further, and the total distance was 14 yards because of the spin. All of them drew, all of them turned into that left corner. The offline average with the 915 was actually was only 15 yards offline, where the 913 was 23 yards offline. So even the 915 is a little bit straighter. And you know, the rest of the columns there on the club head, there's all the measurements of me hitting the golf ball, attack angles and paths, etc., which are pretty much all accurate. They're all across the board, almost identical the same. So guys, there is a difference. There's a huge difference. There's a 14-yard difference between the Titleist 913 D3 and the 915 D3 just because of spin. So not much in club head speed. The active recoil channel helps spin by diverting the flex of the face across evenly, much more evenly, so the spread is much better. Both feel great to hit, but I must admit the 915 feels really good to hit. So guys, that was a super, super honest review and test and head-to-head of the 915 D3 against the 913 D3. I get confused with all these numbers and letters. And without question, the 915 is traveling further with less spin, total distance 14 yards further with everything else the same, the loft and the shaft. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know what you think. Did you expect such a big difference? I didn't. And in the difference, I expect it in the ball speed, not the spin so much. So very, very well done, Titleist. I think you've made a great product. Do subscribe by clicking the link down here below, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching, and the 915 D3 is definitely one you should be trying.